When you are going to practice the next 3 things I'm going to mention, I could guarantee you that you'll have less stress in your life when you do have downtimes and stress. So you'll know how to use it in order to get up and move on, and you'll have a lot less of those times. Now, if you don't use what I'm going to tell you, your life will continue exactly the way they are, and if they're great, so they won't improve, and if they're bad, even get worse. And what I want to tell you is that it's not a one-time practice, it's a way of life. And it's worth it. Why is it worth it? Because your life will be much better, and also the life of the people surrounding you will be much better. This video is in memory of my aunt Chani. She was an amazing lady, and her spirit is still here, so she's still amazing. And I learned from her a lot on how to live life. But I want now to talk about 3 things that can really improve your life, my life, any person you know can really improve their life. First, I'll start, with a short story. I think it was about 2 years ago. I spoke with a friend, and we're talking, and of course, each person has challenges, and he was telling me about all his challenges that he had in the past, and all of these huge challenges that he thinks he's going to have in the future. And I told him, wow, like those future challenges are really serious. Like, wow, even maybe a little bit scary. And I asked him, wait, but how do you know that they're for sure going to happen? Like, right now you're stopping yourself from doing so many things in life because something might happen in the past, or whatever you're living right now, you're living in a mind of fear and uncomfort and stress and, a lot of downtime. And I told him, listen, the fact is that you could look at this in a different way. Right now, let's say you're driving down the road and you have a red light. Okay, 10 minutes ahead, whether you call it miles or kilometers. And you're stopping now. You're stopping now to drive because you have a red light 10 minutes ahead. Why are you stopping now? It's 10 minutes ahead. When you get to the light, you understand, okay, whether it's green, why? Because you either became green or it's red, and then, or you wait, or you find a different route to go through. But why stop now from a red light that you don't know if it would be red by the time you get there? And by the way, when you get to the bridge, you'll cross it. You probably know that saying. After I told him that, he was like, wow, interesting point. And the reason I'm sharing you all of this is pretty simple. My aunt spoke, like I said, about a lot of things. There's, the people who speak about things, there are people who actually live it. And she really lived what I'm going to talk about. And you really saw it in her life, okay? Now I'm going to talk only about 3 things, but there are many. Number 1, and she spoke to me a lot about perception, the way you look at things. So I'm sure you know the famous story of 2 people driving their car, going down the train track, and then a train comes and hits them. Well, thank God they're alive, don't worry. But the car is cut into half. So one person says, oh my God, now insurance, like how am I going to pay for this? And what a pain in the neck, I have meetings. And the other person says, wow, I'm alive. A train just now cut my car into 2 and I'm alive. It's crazy. And both went through the same exact, I'll say, physical experience. One decided to look at the good part, and one decided to look at the bad part. So my aunt used to talk a lot about how I look at reality, because whatever it is we go through, there's always beauty around us. Always, always, always. We just need to open our eyes. And number 2 is also in the challenging times that you don't see the beauty, even though, by the way, a lot of those challenging times later on, you'll say, wow, I grew so much from it. But let's talk about the present right now, okay? Take the lessons from those challenging times. Look at what you could learn, okay, in order to improve for the future. So that's number 1. Look for the good in I'll say in reality. Look for the good in space. Look for what you can gain from the experience you went through. That's really, really, really important. Number 2 is gratitude, okay? It's 2 different things. Gratitude, I'm just saying, for anything, the fact if you hear me, so you can hear, you can see, you can walk, There are so many, you have trillions of cells now in your body working. That's crazy. And it could stop in a second. And I know those experiences. My aunt was like that. My aunt was really healthy. She was a teacher for dancing. She was really alive, you know. She didn't just exist through life. She lived life. And just in 1 second, like something inside, like under the brain area just exploded, some vein or something like that. And from a place of coming back from the ski vacation, dancing, moving, doing everything, all of a sudden she's not with us anymore. So why am I saying all that? We're taking many things for granted in life, okay? Be grateful for them. We always spoke, you know, in our conversations about how important gratitude is in life. Really, 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 really important. So that's number 2. We could talk about that a lot, but you always hear me say that the most amazing things in life are the ones you take for granted. So many beauty and amazing things you have in life, and we're not saying it in order to cover the challenges. Don't worry, face the challenges, but face them out of a mindset of acceptance and gratitude. Number 3. Now, this one is really important. All of them are important, but without this one, it would be much harder to have the first 2, or you have them, but to see them. Hi, I hope this video is serving you. I just want to share with you that my belief in life is that you are here to serve a purpose greater than yourself. But in order to do that the best way, you must start with investing in yourself. Enjoy the rest of the video. Number 3 is love, okay? Be in a mindset, it's not even a mindset, be in a state of love. Now when I say love, what do you think? Okay? Some of you think about your parents, your partner, your kids. Maybe some think about people at work, but I doubt it. But probably some close, you know, friends, some close circle. Well, love, all that is true. I'm totally with you. But love is first for yourself, okay? You could only love and connect other people to the deepness of and level of love that you have towards yourself. Okay, so first love yourself for who you are, for all the beauty that is in you, and also all of the beauty that you didn't discover yet. After you love yourself, and it's not one time, you know, it's not a one-time game, one-time shot. It's practicing it all the time, because most of us, if not all, say most, have this inside voice of I'm not good enough and whatever, all that. I need to be better, and all good. Getting better in life is important, but love yourself for who you are right now. In addition, if you want to achieve more, amazing. Has nothing to do with the fact that be happy with what you have and love yourself. After you love yourself, I'll say at the same time you love yourself, love other people, okay? Love is so important. It could bring so much more happiness, joy, and love into your life. So why not live that way? And it's a much better way to live. Also for you and also for the people surrounding you. So put much more love into life. Now, sometimes, well, all of us, we go through times that, you know, there are people who upset us, okay? Now, some of those people are people that we don't know too much, and then, you know, they upset you, but who cares too much, you know? We continue on with life. But if it's someone that is close to you, so then sometimes you really get hurt, and it really, really, really hurts. And at that time, to tell someone to love someone, or to tell myself to love someone that just now hurt me, man, it's hard. It's hard, and I'll say almost impossible. So, as we said in one of these videos lately, in order to heal, you need to feel. So feel that pain. I'm not saying put it aside. But after that, especially when it's someone close to you that you want to keep on the relationship with them, again, first love yourself, and then love them, okay? I'm not saying to love them for what they did, but if it's someone close to you, so there's a reason they're close to you. And love them for all those reasons that until now, you know, you want them to be in your circle, right? It was your choice. And if they're still in your circle and you didn't want them, it's also your choice. I didn't tell them to go. So have love, okay? Now, again, someone that hates you, I'm not, just cut them off your circle. You don't have to have them in your circle, but at least in your circle, let's start from there, okay? Be in a state of love, okay? Love towards yourself, love towards everything around you. So when you understand that and you practice this day to day, okay, there are days that even though you practice this, you'll be down, okay, but it will be much easier to get up. Not only to get up, also to see the beauty that was in the down, or to be thankful for it sometimes, for the down. That could also happen. when you practice these three, you'll have much more, moments of joy, happiness, togetherness, and will also help you when you have the challenging times to go through them. So practice at, finding the good parts in life and learning from whatever's challenging. Practice the gratitude, which is really important, and the love. Practice those three, and then you'll see that you would light your path, and you would also then light the path of the people surrounding you. I hope you enjoyed the video and you got some tools to overcome your challenges and light your path. For us to help other people, please press that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget that the most amazing things in life are the one you take for granted.